Hey there folks, and good morning, and welcome back to another Shaving Soap Spotlight. We're actually going to show you a cool razor as well, but today we're going to use Chiseled Face Ghost Town Barber. And the scent on this is a barbershop scent, but it's got a twist to it. I don't know if it's got some leather or something else in it, but it's a very masculine take on barbershop. Scent strength is about 6.5, I would say. It's sort of towards a little over the medium range. Very, very nice, different take on barbershop. If you're looking for a soap that is a barbershop scent but has a different spin on it, Ghost Town Barber from Chiseled Face might be something you are interested in. So also I want to show you the razor we're going to use today, which was sent to me by Don the Navy Goat. This is a ABC company, Gillette. Actually, it was made by ABC for Gillette. This is a it's commonly called an ABC razor, a pocket, what is it called? Let's look here. Pocket edition, and it's a very cool razor. This one is probably over 100 years old or somewhere around 100 years old. The patent on this was, I think, 1904. I don't know if you can see that writing, but on the back of this cool case, it has the patent date on the back. Very, very old razor. Super cool, and we're going to give it a go today and see how it goes. Thanks again, Don, for that. If this razor could talk, it would have a story to tell, I'm sure. So we'll give this bad boy a go and see how it does. And we're going to use a bore, so let me wet the face and let's get going. All right, so the soap is smelling quite nice. Actually smells a little more robust as you lather it. And again, folks, I want to mention I'm not adept at lathering with a bore. At one time I was, like 2 years ago, but I've been on a steady diet of synthetics for a very long time now. So you can get rusty, and it is a little bit different. But this looks like it's going to be just fine. Pardon Leroy and Lexi on the floor there. Hey Leroy, quiet down a little bit, buddy. Feels nice on the face, this chiseled face. Again, really a different take on the barbershop scent, and I don't know how to explain it other than to say it's nice. And someone had asked, what do you mean take a break from bore? What I mean by that is these bristles are quite a bit more rough, at least initially until you break it in, than synthetic. Synthetic is super, super soft. So my face isn't used to that scrubbiness, and you have to dig in a little more with bore, whereas you don't with synthetic. So used it a number of days in a row. Could feel just a little bit of stinging, and like I always tell you folks, listen to your face. When your face communicates with you and it's telling you, it doesn't dig what you're doing, listen to it. And so until it adjusts, it took a few days using synthetic, but I'm going to continue using a couple of bore brushes in my selection. Again, this is thick lather here. It's not pretty, but it is very thick, so I can tell you there's not going to be a problem with the performance. All right, let's give this very old razor really a timeless piece. Oh, nice. That felt really good. Good residual slickness there. And I know some people say, oh, he's saying the same thing over and over. Well, if the soaps are performing well, then naturally I'm going to say similar things. If I'm using good soap after good soap, and this Chiseled Face is pretty good stuff, I think. This razor is not as mild, I think, as some of the early Gillettes. Seems to be a little bit more aggressive, which is good. I don't mind that. You can definitely feel a little blade on your face, which is sort of unusual with a Gillette razor. Generally they're mild, and this one is, I would say, just judging on that first pass, probably on the far end of mild to medium in aggressiveness, but it felt really good. I mean, what an amazing razor. Probably over 100 years old. I think they started making them in 1907 or 1908 and stopped, I don't know, 8 or 9 years later. I'm not 100% sure, but man, what an amazing piece. Thank you, Don. All right, I'm going to rinse the face, and then I'll do passes 2 and 3 off camera. Then we'll come back and talk about the soap and the razor and do our post. Stand by. All right, guys, so we're back, and we've applied our Magic Made by Witches Thayers, and I got to tell you, I was very pleased with this Chiseled Face Ghost Town Barber. Really a masculine take on barbershop scent. Really something different. Let me rinse my hands. We'll be right back. While we're shaking up our aftershave here, one thing I would mention, by the way, we're using Floyd today. This is a great one. If you are sort of put off by fruity scents or you want something masculine, definitely check out Chiseled Face, because his scents, they're mostly masculine, leather, really stuff that I think is a bit different, you know, from the competition, although they too have masculine scents, but his, it almost seems that he specializes in masculine type scents, and this is no exception. Ghost Town Barber, really nice different take on barbershop. This razor was magnificent. I got to tell you, if you've been put off by the mildness of Gillette razors and you just say they're not aggressive or efficient enough, if you can find one of these ABC razors, which is hard to do, but you can find them occasionally, grab one. This is a magnificent razor, probably over 100 years old. It was quite efficient, more so than most of the Gillettes that I've ever used. So definitely a great razor, and I'll give you another look at that case that it comes in, which is quite beautiful. Thank you again, Don the Navy Goat. I didn't even know about this razor because, again, I'm not a razor historian, but I got to tell you, this thing produced a magnificent shave, quite efficient. And finally, our SOC bore, I call it the Lord of Funk. You know, this one brings the funk, guys, believe me. All right, guys, so thank you, as always, for watching. And until next time, I want to remind you, keep them up and keep them moving.